Oh, you know it's story time. M9, the M9 I'm talking about. Watch Mojo UK. You fucked up. You know what you made me do, Watch Mojo UK? You made me watch one of your videos. Write a comment in that video. You made me watch another video. You made me get up from my bed. You made me debate in myself. Debate, arguing in my head. Unbelieved. You made me open up my laptop. And you made me turn on my face cam on that laptop so then I can film a video. And yes, I know, I've just revealed that I always film my videos on a laptop. I thought you'd probably know this by now because of the fact that, let's be honest, the audio quality isn't that great. I sound like I'm in a fucking bubble. I'm surprised you haven't guessed this already. And you know, Watch Mojo, you fucked right up because I was filming another video which I want to go back to once I've had creative inspiration, but now I've had creative inspiration for this shite, so now I'm having to make this video and I'm having to stop making that video. And now it's going to contradict things that I said in that video because I said I hadn't uploaded in a while, but I'm probably going to upload this video first. So you fucked right up. You've crossed the line. Watch Mojo UK, and I'll tell you why. Top 10 Rachel Riley moments. Now, I'll be honest, I don't really care about Rachel Riley. I mean, I don't really watch her content and stuff like that. Not a fan of Countdown, not a fan of mainstream TV shows. I mean, the fact that I'm watching Watch Mojo UK probably shows what kind of things I watch. YouTube things, you know. So anyways, number 7.
Number 8, putting the bouncer syndrome in room 101.
Is the only thing I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to put snippets in it. So it's for reviewing purposes, so it is not copyright infringement, okay? So yes, number 7.
Number 8.
It was her time on Room 101. Now, I've never seen the show Room 101, but I get the premise, for those of you who don't know. From me, who's never watched an episode of Room 101, my perspective is, people talk about things they don't like, and things that they would rather not be in the world and be in this room in which everything people do not like.
Skinner, and welcome to Room 101, the show where 3 guests explain what really winds them up in the hope that I'll condemn said things to the grim environs of Room 101.
Okay. Apparently it's a good TV show, apparently. It's quite funny.
Riley and Mrs. Brown herself, Brendan.
I don't know. I never watched it, so I'm not exactly the best reviewer. But I have not watched an episode because of this. I'll tell you that much. And yes, I know I don't have a beard. And yes, I know I don't have long hair. And yes, I know I'm not wearing my sunglasses, but I was wearing my sunglasses before. Okay, so I know that this is weird. It is a DaGiNGeR42 video. This isn't fucking some guy you've just stumbled upon on the internet. Or it probably is if you have, because you've probably heard me talk about Watch Mojo UK, which, I mean, I don't know, because I'm probably not going to put them in the title. I'm probably just going to talk about something, probably name it something else. Okay, right, but anyways, on topic, right, okay, number 7.
Number 8.
Her time on Room 101. The thing that she was annoyed about was not the village people, even though she showed a picture of the village people.
Right, so you've gone too far this time.
Okay, and I was glad about that, because I like the village people. They're alright. No, and don't say I'm fucking bent because of it. We all know that we dance to YMCA. We all know we sing it on karaoke nights, which we've been saying that we're going to be filming for the past 3 years, but we still haven't started filming yet. Don't at me. Alright? It's because of people who think that they are more important than other people because they're wearing a uniform.
This kind of demonstrates it, but people who think they're more important than they are just because they wear a uniform.
Which I kind of understand. There is definitely examples of that. You know, people who are definitely wearing uniforms thinking they're definitely better than somebody else, but half the time it's probably because the person works at the place and they have to impose authority on people that they feel to impose the authority on. But anyways, I'm sure she has a reason. So the voiceover guy says,
She tells a story of how a supermarket worker refused to sell her 21-year-old brother a 4-pack of beer because he didn't have an ID, despite being completely covered in tattoos.
Just because he has tattoos. And that's when I stopped the video and I went to the comment section. Well, I watched it back again just to make sure that I heard it right. You know what I mean? You got to double check these things, okay?
Despite being completely covered in tattoos. Number 8.
I write this comment. Watch it, I'll just be a troll and just fucking leave this in.
Number 8.
I say it's a comment. It's a speech. I side with the supermarket workers on the refusal of selling her brother the 4-pack. They're not doing it to seem more important. They're doing it as it's their bloody job. Just because he has tattoos doesn't mean he's not underage. Sure, it's illegal to get tattoos under the age of 18 as well, but how is the supermarket worker supposed to know they got them tattoos legally? They might not even be real tattoos. Yeah, you could say, why are you asking this if he has an ID? Clearly he looks old enough. The worker could have just been, I don't know, double checking in case this is a plant, the boy is underage, the tattoos are fake, and you could say that's being too paranoid, but better safe than sorry, right? The workers was just wanting to double check that he was underage, and if he doesn't have an ID to prove he's over 18, then they have a reason to believe he's not. It's like if they come in with a pack of 6 and said they're old enough because they're carrying cigarette they bought earlier. They could have just got them anywhere. Who knows? They bought the cigarettes legally. If it's a big if I know to say that all his tattoos are illegal, but imagine explaining to a manager in a supermarket you served alcohol to someone who didn't have ID when you asked the reason you let him off was because he had tattoos. The worker would be told he's an idiot because of it. But now he's been saying that he's stupid because he is questioning whether this man is underage because he doesn't have identification. I don't care how old you look, how many tattoos you have, just bring your ID to avoid this in future. That worker is not trying to establish dominance by asking if the person is old enough to be buying alcohol. I have a friend who works in cinema, and he hates it when people argue with him about not having ID, because one, you're only making it worse for yourself. Let's be real, you're not going to suddenly change their mind because you managed to argue with words that you're clearly old enough. This isn't Life is Strange before the storm. And two, he has to do it or else he could get sacked or arrested. With that pressure, do you really want to guess and make assumptions? It would make sense to double check if that person is over 18, like with the supermarket. In sum, just bring your ID in future, because not making these workers feel more important, it's just putting them in awkward situations. And I felt that my point was made because of that. Because if you disagree with my comment, okay, let me know in the comments below, and I will disagree with you personally, and that's something you don't want. You know, you can get autographs from celebrities, you can get pictures and selfies with celebrities, but when they disagree with your views, you know, that's something you can take to the bank, mate, okay? So anyways, so I felt, you know what, this is something that I can show to my friends. Yes, I have friends. Just to see, you know, that I'm cool, I'm edgy, you know what I mean? I can see things before, and yes, I know that I'm basically doing a very Dave Gorman-ish sketch. I know you're looking at me, Tom Barnes, that way, when you think, you know, because I'm wearing my fucking Dave What My Google badge that we got when we went to see Dave Gorman together, and now it seems that I'm reviewing things and I'm talking about it like Dave Gorman would, that I'm now doing a Dave Gorman kind of thing. Well, I'm not, because fuck you fucking said in a fucking comment that I, fucking DaGiNGeR42, is unprofessional at making videos. And you took down the fucking I have a suggestion video. And I've had to mention it in this video. I mentioned it in the other video that I made, but I have to spoil it for this one because I'm fucking pissed off about it. You see what you fucking do, Watch Mojo? You see what happens when you fuck a stranger in the arse? I went to actually look at the full video because there's a clip that she says, you know, I learnt not to argue with idiots.
One of my main rules in life is don't argue with an idiot, and I broke that rule that day.
So I thought, okay, let's watch the full video, let's see what she has to say, because clearly, you know, she's just going on about this full story. Right. One bit the fucking Watch Mojo UK lot fucking left out.
So I was with my then boyfriend who was 26, I was 23, my little brother was 21, and we were buying all of our shopping and a 4-pack of beer. And they said, there's a new law coming in, so we want all of your group to have ID. I had my ID, I was 23, my boyfriend was 26, he had his. My brother, who was 21, 6 foot tall, covered in tattoos, looks old enough, didn't have any ID. They said, well, we're not serving you.
Was that brother was with her, who was 23, and her boyfriend, who was 26, who both had IDs. And apparently the reason that they didn't get served is because they're introducing a new law that everybody in your party has to have an ID, otherwise we're not serving you the alcohol entirely. And I call fucking bullshit. Now honestly, maybe the story happened, I don't know, because, you know, you never know with these day and age, but thing.
Number 8.
I used to side with the workers on this one. Now I side with Rachel, because if two of them have ID out of the 3, you don't know that third person who doesn't have the ID, you don't know that he's going to get the alcohol. You just know that you and this person You have ID. You want to buy this alcohol. You're legal to buy the alcohol. This guy, you know, he's just with us. You know, how are we supposed to say that? You know, that he's going to drink it with him? We're not going to drink it here. You know what I mean? When I was 18 and I started drinking alcohol and I bought it from a supermarket, the guy politely said to me, "You cannot drink alcohol on these premises. You are not allowed to. This isn't a licensed place. This isn't a pub. You got to please leave and drink elsewhere." And I said, "That's fine." I said, "That's fine. You served it to me. You've done the deed. I've got the alcohol. I'm very happy about that." Never have I been in a supermarket with my mother and I was underage and she's bought alcohol in which she's been denied alcohol because of the fact I'm underage. You know, because they've said, "Can we see that young boy's ID? That 8-year-old there that you've got with you, can we see his ID?" Because I'm not serving you. You, an adult, a fully grown woman, I'm not serving you alcohol because you have come here with your son who is underage and it's because he's with your party. Do they do that? You know, do they have does a family of 4 come in and, you know, like, you know, with their two toddlers, you know, and they deny alcohol because the fact that the 2 toddlers, you know, can we see them fucking young kids? Can we see their fucking IDs? I mean, I don't know, that's what I think anyways, but maybe it did happen, okay, maybe it did happen, right? But still, I side with them because, well, fuck you. We 2 of us, actually, you know, I'm not serving you fucking entirely because one of you is underage. You know, what if it was a 4-pack and there was 5 of them? You know what I mean? So they, you know, but yeah, one of you is not underage. I'm not serving you the entire thing, but it's for the 4 of us. So what? Don't care. You know, it's company policy. And let me know if you've ever been to a place and you've been denied something because somebody else with you. I get if it's a pub. I get if it's a pub and you say, "Can I have 4 drinks in a pub?" And they say, "Who are the other drinks for?" Are they for your mates? Well, I need to see their IDs as well. I get that because you're drinking them at the pub and they could get arrested for that. But having served you personally and then going out and then serving anybody else, I guess, I mean, unless it's not the case, as far as I'm concerned, that's not the shop's problem. They served it to a person who is overage and then he's gone and given it to a minor. She goes around and she talks about, you know, the fact that people have denied old women knitting needles.
But because I got so annoyed about it, my family and friends started sending me these stories from the papers of like similar things that had happened. There was another supermarket where a grandma was refused knitting needles because she didn't have ID.
That's fucked up. You know what I mean? If an old woman comes in just like because she doesn't have an ID, listen, you don't even need to question it. Just, she's old enough. She's definitely old enough. You don't need to say, "Can I see some identification?" You don't need to say it with everybody, okay? You have definitely been to places in which you've seen people not get asked for ID, but then you have gone and got asked for ID. And you don't complain about it. You don't say, "Well, listen, you didn't ask for their fucking ID. How do you know they're fucking underage?" You just say, "Here's my ID. Thank you." What's wrong with that? I was originally annoyed because of the fact that I felt, as I said in my speech, that the guy should have just brought his ID, but he was with 2 adults who had their IDs anyway. So even if he was underage, it's not, you know, yeah, just, you know, maybe he doesn't have to bring his ID. You know, he was old enough anyway, you know, but, you know, even if the shop don't know that, even if he's underage, he might, it's not established. He's not wearing a T-shirt saying, "This alcohol is for me." You know what I mean? You just, I don't get that anyways. I don't get that. Maybe because I've never worked in a supermarket before. Maybe, I don't know. But if you've worked in a supermarket and you've had to apply this rule, please get another job. Get another job because why? You just, like, I know. Personally, and also as well, the thing that I do have a problem with this mainly, I don't have a problem with Rachel having. I'm sure she's a fine woman. It's just the thing that maybe I need to watch the full video. But
Number 8.
There he is, beating that dead horse. Get him!
as I said, there's definitely examples of people who, because they're in uniforms, they think that they can, they have authority over people and that they are better than other people. I get that. One thing that, you know, I don't think is in these examples is, it's not people who are trying to think that they're better because they have authority. I think it's mainly just because they're not fucking thinking.
Number 8.
I think. Anyways, I think that's the issue here. Hold on a second, I'm getting a phone call.
Second best! Simon's the best!
Fucking Harry Dykes scaring the shit out of me like that. Fucking changing your number without even fucking telling me. Fucking so then a random number comes up and I don't even know it's fucking you. Bloody, you're making me grab some water because I'm fucking thirsty, to be fair. Making me stop fucking record. Actually, funny story. I actually didn't have your number saved on my phone. So, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't. You've called me before. So sorry. If you wonder now why I just say bloody hello when I fucking when I ring you, it's that's why. It might be because I've changed phone like April, maybe, and yeah, it's October. It won't be. It'll probably be November or December when I've uploaded this video, but or maybe next year. You know. Sorry. I mean, you made me feel bad now, Dykes. You know, I'm sat down now. You know, yeah, just you made me sit down. You know what I mean? Just things got a little heated. You know, out of hand. I've got like a lot of emotions going through my head. I'm just, you know, you didn't deserve that, Dykes. I get that. You didn't deserve that. You know what I mean? Let's just cool things down a bit. Okay, let's just sit down. Let's have some water. Let's put some music on. Put my sunglasses on. And let's continue to watch Mojo UK. Now you see, you betrayed me, Watch Mojo UK. You made me led astray to something in which I felt so passionate about. That was untrue. Because if you would have said that, if you had mentioned a bit that she was with her, maybe I would have just ignored it. Maybe I'd have maybe felt a bit angry about it. Maybe think, well, maybe like, you know, yeah, I guess, you know, she was with a 20, so it doesn't matter. And I wouldn't have made that comment. And I wouldn't feel like the fool that I am right now, having to make this video and publicise to the world my idiocracy for commenting on something in which I should probably have looked at the original video first before I actually made a comment and make a full defence from a claim that was untrue. I have to apologise to Rachel Riley. I have to apologise to my fans. But to Watch Mojo UK, I do not apologise. In fact, you should be punished, and let me tell you what the fitting punishment will be. I am not going to turn off notifications because they weren't on in the first place. And once. Fucking kind of think a fool you think I am. Fucking clicking the notifications button. Fucking notification squad unite. Unite in a fucking Steam forum, you fucking nerds. I am not going to make another comment on this because you've already seen my comment, you've already seen my rage, and again, if you feel the need to disagree with the comment that I made, because I'll be disagreeing with you personally.
Strong words from a strong man.
And just as a word of warning right now, if you disagree with that comment that I made, it's pretty much buying the entry fee for a fucking shithouse, mate. You are going one-on-one with the ginger one. Watch Mojo, your punishment will be nothing. Nothing. Because that's all you're worth to me. Am I going to unsubscribe? No, I'm not going to unsubscribe. Because, to be honest, I do actually like some of your videos now and then, and I think it'd be stupid to unsubscribe just because of one video which led me astray. You're going to make me learn my lessons. You're going to make me think, actually looking at this, I look like a very young, who is that guy that was in Love Actually and was also in the comedy like duo with Stephen Fry, I think? Is that guy? I think. Editing me, put a text line to say, you know, who it is. And then, obviously, you all realising, getting a picture of it, and then realising, no, I don't look anything fucking like him. I'm going to do nothing. Because, I'll be honest, really, it's not against the law. It's not really anything that should be slandered for, you know. Really, all I'm doing is just babbling into a camera. And just voicing my displeasure about the world. But, you like that sort of content. So I guess I'm uploading this video anyway. Is that really it? I just completed a video. Okay. I guess you could say DaGiNGeR42 is back. See you in about 10 years.
Number 8.